very quite good there. By the time this event is done, I will definitely very happily be in the mood for something a bit meatier. Will be the case to Mancha tomorrow. Well, today. Maybe I'll have to find some good foods here. Because yeah, I've been munching along the way here. Making do, getting by. Anything else I can ramble about here that happened at Fragapalooza? Oh. Here's a funny little thing. After I took a BRB break after the tournaments there to pack up some of my stuff. Even you have the skull icon there. To pack up some of my stuff so it's less work for today here. And I was out and about for a little bit. Came back and I found that my chair was gone. I knew exactly where to go. RJ and his pals over there. And yeah, I think rather than saying little cousins, I'll just be saying RJ and Noah. Like I say little cousin, it can refer to either one of them, and at this point they've been around the stream enough here that kind of know of them, or Rise could call them there. Went over there, and yeah, my chair was over there, and they were like, we have a deal for you, we'll give you back your chair if you can find one corner piece on this puzzle that is comprised of 17,000 pieces. Apparently they loaded up some sort of puzzle game and pulled out a 17,000 piece puzzle. Obviously I did not do that, but my good gracious, I told them they should challenge themselves to solve one of these puzzles from a start to finish at Frag. Like, I always have my games that I do start to finish at Frag. Their goal should be solving one 17,000 piece puzzle. Is it gonna have to be a... Hold on. It just has to investigate here. I mean, what I can do is screw it. Otherwise, I'm Googling it in a sec here. It's probably gonna be like white or gold things to investigate here. So it's probably going to be door barred. Think I care. Whoops, I got my buttons mixed up with Crisis Core again there. I pressed X trying to dash in here. Trying to dodge. Alright, well, excuse me.
Come, help me with this.
Well. Well, I mean, well, I still got it, really? I am... What killed me? Well, who knows? Meteor, you say? No, not Xenoblade 3. I don't know if that's... I don't think that that's where that was going in terms of reference, but that's what I'm always gonna think of here. Here, there goes my hood. Okay, let's see here. What was that? Come on. Come on.
Give me a hand.
Well, I mean, is it still opening? Come on, stomp. Come on. Can I please, like... what the heck? Pikeman. I hit the dodge button, I swear. Oh, that's why I didn't dodge, because I stepped up on a stupid ledge. Come on. Please. Let me stun attack before that guy gets him and takes away my opportunity to stun attack. No, there was no reference.
Hey, come here.
Yeah, that Uni. Lands wants something a bit meatier. Or hear that, Noah. Lands wants something a bit meatier. And Uni was the one that said it. All of a sudden, that's coming to me. Xenoblade 3 there. Speaking of Xenoblade 3, Maverick still has my copy here. One of the guys that was doing the late night, after hours of Frag has my copy of Xenoblade 3 currently. Yoink. Yeah. Clothing. So where else would be a potential thing to investigate that could lead me? The stupid seed. I don't have so much time at Frag. I really should just Google it. I'll give this an attempt. I'm already running it like this. Come on.
Hey, can't do this alone.
Well, come on. Come on. Come on. Do this really quickly. There's something around here. My goodness, man. Well, I go ahead and then do that, I guess. I can't stun attack from that if you are on the ground? Really? Well, that sucks. That sucks. Why? Why for what? I'm now missing context here. I don't know what that was responding to. Let's see. Rectangular stone, note found, and look, I found the thing that I need here. It says return to Ireland, find the deer to learn his location. Oh my god. Why does he have your copy? Because he asked. He asked me if he could borrow it. I think it was Extra Life last year that he asked if he could borrow it to try it out, play through the Xenoblade games, and I was like, okay, well, go ahead. Asked if he could bring it back for this to play it. What do you mean, what for? Open it up. Druidic helmet. Well, but yeah, no, he played the other games. He was not starting with 3. Do I have to exit the area here? Is it gonna be weird because I'm like in progress of a raid? I'm not gonna complete the raid because I don't care. Who's this guy? Wow. I was just going to say, yeah. No, not starting with 3. All right, I might have to kill all the people. Do we want to talk about padding? Let's see here. I still have a tab open for all order member locations. Let me just copy what I put in there. Yeah, that was from Fragapalooza day 1 there. As if all order member locations. All... probably have to do it. All Wrath of the Druids order member locations. Let's bum rush this here. All Children of Danu locations. That's what it is here. Another video by PowerPix, the same channel that I was looking at for the other stuff here. Here, look at this. Let's have a look-see here. So 1 I've already taken down. Hey, look, they're avoiding spoilers. That's kind of cool there. So 2 is... let's see here. Do I need to take them all out, though? Hold on. So... to get to the seed, I for sure... whoops. Need to take down 3. I need the deer. So if I go to 3 here, maybe I do that. From killing the curse, number 2 in video. Yeah, and the clue number 2 location is shown here. So it's in the top right there, trade post. Okay, I can go snag that clue there. All right. Probably due for the good ending or whatever. Well, my current main quest objective is to kill the seed. And to kill the seed, I first need to kill the deer. I'm wondering if there's going to be like a whole another set of things. But it could be like that. Apparently, if you kill all the order members in the main game before doing the actual ending, then you get a better ending or something or other. You face like the final order member like in the main story there, something changes or something or other. So I might have to go around killing some dudes here. Because Lord Ubisoft themselves has declared it. So somewhere over here that video says is the clue. If I just look in the video really quickly. So yeah, it's just kind of outside the trading post, it looks like. The heck was that? Well, yeah, 3:18 in the morning. I still don't feel like I'm in my monotone kind of bored, done kind of phase with this game here. But in terms of sleepiness, I am actually feeling pretty good this night. It's probably because last night I actually had like an actual solid sleep in the back of my truck, unlike the prior night where rain kind of ruined everything there. But last night was pretty good, and it's giving me enough energy here. Plus, like, sugar from Haribos might well be helping me along. But I do wonder how long this is gonna be here. But yeah, 3:18 here. 2 and 3, you kind of have to already be into Xenoblade to enjoy. Yeah, I can see that. I would say especially so for 3. Like 2, I'd say you can enjoy more as a standalone thing as well. 3, I would say you have to be a Xenoblade fan to be able to enjoy it. Like as a standalone thing, it's like, what do you get out of it as a standalone thing? It's a game built off of fan service for 1 and 2. 2 definitely goes around in a few different places. I wouldn't be able to speak as someone playing like 2 as my first Xenoblade game, but I have heard of those playing 2 and enjoying it there. I do agree that like 1 is a bit more fast-paced though, and stuff happening. And here, I'm just gonna run in here and get the thing. I gotta speed run this. Is what I gotta do. And Mr. Judo in the video got it like over here or something. There it is. Look at this. There, note found there. Now I'm out of here. So I'm gonna reveal the deer. There it is. Fear the deer. Order member unveiled. Yeah, assassinate the deer. He can be found extorting villagers on the northern shore of Ulster Lake in the port of Inchluthniga. Lord Ruadri the deer. Ruadri always felt that the children of Danu were too reliant on portents and prayers. He believed that the earth spirits most approve of direct action. His method therefore became get what you need by whatever means necessary and thank the spirits afterwards. His direct and effective style was rewarded by the children, and he now oversees the accumulation of resources meant for the final conflict. Let me just escape here so I can fast travel. Escape combat, and then I'll have a look at where the heck he is on the map here. But yeah, 1 is just the most solid overall. 2 gets a little hard to enjoy at times. By a little, I mean very. What we thinking about some of the stuff with Tora and Poppy? Or what we thinking about here? Yoink. Thinking about things like hot spring scene, trademark of any anime game. Oh, I may as well just like run down here then. I thought I marked you. I did, but like, not showing up on my map. I'll do that and make you show up on my map then. This is what I will do. There we go. Away we go. But yeah, I do think as well that 1 is just the most solid overall. If we're talking about like the main trilogy there. Like, I'm someone that very much loves Xenoblade Chronicles X. I feel like that is the most solid game in the series gameplay wise. But yeah, story wise and honestly, even music-wise, I would say maybe 1 there. I love Xenoblade X music too. I'm not saying that is bad by any means, but just probably most solid overall experience. The story of X is the crazy jumbled mess that it is. But in terms of just raw gameplay and having a world to explore, the X takes the cake, no doubt. X is really good. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you have a literal character made to be a maid, literally no other reason to exist. There's some cool stuff between Poppy and Mithra, I would argue. That kind of complements some of the themes of the game. Yeah, X is pretty far removed. I'm sure that they will probably bring it into the rest of the series, what with like the ending of Definitive Edition there and its ties to Xenosaga and stuff like that. So I'm sure they're going to find some way to bring it in just for the sake of bringing it in. But I don't think that they're bringing it in because it truly complements the story to bring it in. Like, it is extremely disconnected. Very much its own thing. Its own thing that it seems like they've kind of abandoned now for the sake of bringing it into the overall picture. But will it truly complement the series, or is it just for the sake of, hey, this stuff is all interconnected, which, hey, cool, fair enough. Can I, like, how far can I do this? Is he on fire or something? Well, whatever, just do this then. No bow stun finisher. Gonna speed crouch over here. How do I? What? Oh, now I can confirm kill. You didn't let me do so before. Because reasons. Oh, here we go. Did it. Oop. But yeah, you can enjoy standalone as your first game, but you are going to want to play the other series outside of maybe 1. If you're playing X, you think? Yeah, the gameplay style of 2 and 3 would be very different there. But X and 1 is definitely very similar there. X is very much 1 gameplay, but like put on steroids and cracked into like overworld mech kind of crazy stuff. Like the most crazy possible stuff they could do. X gameplay freaking rocks. Assassinate the Seed. Pretty standard name here. Beck Macnathi of the Oceans. Assassinate the Seed. He commands Dunseveric Fortress along the sea cliffs on the northern tip of Ulster. Lord Beck Macnathi the Seed. Beck grew up in the harbor town of Dune Fort, where he was taught that the tides, swales, and sea winds were, in fact, spirits, and as such, could be sacrificed and placated. He proved adept at coming to terms with the sea's moody nature, and soon traveled great distances by sea. When the children of Danu came calling, he rose quickly as both a procurer of weapons from distant lands and as a disciplinarian to the acolytes. He's both feared and respected. Well, he's gonna die now. Yeah. Well, go ahead and do that. I may as well just ride, I guess. It's a little ways away. It's way more similar to 1 than any other game, and 1 has a more similar mood to X. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, the tone, the mood, the tone is definitely very, very different from 2 onward. Yeah, they went like full on anime, and then the series kind of continued that. I don't mind the general style. And I do kind of enjoy some of the kind of over the top silly moments, like stuff with Zeke and 2, like that stuff I'll genuinely enjoy. But some of the anime stuff they have going on there, some of the anime tropes are just like, really? Xenoblade 1, you have like an actual kind of gritty story being told with like very, very serious tones. And not to say that there isn't serious tones in other games, but yeah, you have a lot more going on in like 2 and 3 there. It's definitely the case. 1 would definitely be my favorite of the series there. But if we're talking gameplay wise, X is a favorite of the series. It's so good. Gosh dang it, man. X gameplay is awesome. I would much more gladly be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X right now than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That game's gameplay actually rocks. Heh. Heh. Though I mean, I've done most of the stuff in X now, and it would just be like side quests that might semi-bore me because those would get kind of repetitive. So maybe I shouldn't be wishing that I was playing X. Maybe not, but you know what I mean, generally speaking here. But yeah, they are very, very different tonally. And yeah, X is definitely more similar tonally to 1 than 2 and 3, but I feel like 2 and 3 are kind of very similar tonally. 2 being way more overboard than 3. Yeah. Maybe some good ways, maybe some bad ways, maybe more so bad ways. Some of it's over the top stuff there. Again, like I appreciate some of the over the top kind of gags, like stuff with Zeke, as I mentioned before, but some of the typical kind of anime tropes that are ones that just kind of get me to roll my eyes and like, really? Is this really necessary here? But in that same sense, I feel like 1 and X, while more similar tonally to each other than 2 and 3 there, or than they are to 2 and 3, they are still also pretty different tonally. Whoa. All right, where the heck is the... Oh yeah, I marked him specifically. I don't mind anime, but it has too much anime tropes that actually distracts from the serious moments. Yeah, I can agree with that. If it tries to be serious with Poppy, it will just always be in the background that she's meant to be a maid. Yeah, I do definitely understand that. Yoink, I'll take those. Whee! Whoa. Like, whoa. What are some good characters to use as an example? I don't know, how about Kaine from Nier Replicant? There are some characters that are meant to be taken like very seriously, but for example, in the case of Kaine, it's like, how can you take a character seriously when they're as scantily clad as they are? Or even something like some of the characters in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 there, where it's like, yeah, I just find it hard to take the characters seriously at times. There's a similar situation there when it comes to some of the anime tropes there, where it's like you remember that, yep, this is what the character is. But yeah, there are a lot of games that I play where I find it hard to take some characters seriously because of the way that they dress most commonly. But Poppy, with an example being like the way she's used in the story and what her backstory is there, it's like, yeah, I can see how that would make her hard to take her seriously. There's a skill book here apparently. Where's the guy that I gotta kill? Like, where the heck is he? Here. Oh, can I stomp, please? What the? Okay, well, my target's out here, apparently. What? Can I, like... In for the finish. Where's the guy? Oh, here he is. Here he is. There's Mr. Man himself here. Boop. Well, come on. Okay, well, come on. Do it again. Boop. It feels so different playing without my sound effects on. And, like, purposefully. What is happening here? We are at such a broken angle here. Looks like I broke my rotation in Breath of the Wild is what it kind of looks like. What? Who is shooting me? Who is shooting me? What? Here. Do this. Do this. Confirm kill. Like that. I can be on my way. I don't know if I'd want to grab the skill book. I mean, some of these DLC skills are pretty neat. Letter to the Seed. I'm not reading that right now. Maybe ever. Well. Well. The Oak. Open order menu. Is this the central guy? Oh, look, it's the dude there. Maybe I don't have to kill all the dudes. I don't know if the ending's gonna be different. I can look it up really quickly. Look, it's Mr. Guy himself. I never saw that coming. Assassinate the Oak. He is resisting the assault on Armagh. Olama Druid. They called him like Owen is the way that they pronounce that or something. The Oak. The youngest boy of a large family. Owen was destined for a life in the church. He dutifully fasted, prayed, and learned his scriptures. Deep within, however, he resented every moment. In his youth, while exploring a wooden area near his village, he came across a druid ritual in progress. He found the earthiness of the ritual deeply compelling, much more so than that of bread and wine. He realized that by rising to a position of power in the church, while keeping his druidic life secret, he could work from within to bring down the new religion in favor of his ancient one. He established the Children of Danu, dedicated to the earliest and most brutal form of paganism as a means to destroy the threat to their beliefs. What, you can just find him on the map? Mark target doesn't do anything there, because I assume like you go up against him in story stuff there. So ruins any scene that has Poppy in frame at all, even if it's a well-made scene, it might not be completely ruined, but will still be spoiled. Yeah, I do get it. Like, I don't feel like for me it's an absolute deal breaker or anything like that, but I do absolutely get where you're coming from with that. Let's just see here. How about this way we go? Some of these DLC skills are really good, so maybe I'll see about snagging this one while I'm here. In terms of, whoops, I'm hitting the wrong bumpers here. I was gonna go grab this thing. One more level up and I'll get that. Okay. This is here. I have some nectarines stuck in my teeth here. See ya. Whee! Well, what? What? Oh, more further down. There we go. Yoink, yoink. Let's see, what's this one here? New ability, Vickener Salute? What? Who is... I thought someone was down here like with me there. But yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be a deal breaker if I get further in, but it makes it hard to care in the first place to get that far. Yeah, I can definitely see how that could be an issue. Ranged fire strike. Blaze an arc in front of you, instantly set enemy's card in the fire arc ablaze. I don't remember when I got that. Look how fast these things are. When close to an enemy, inflict a devastating headbutt. I mean, why would I do this over kicking? Do it. Viking salute. Do I want a headbutt? I assume that the DLC skills are probably more broken than the main game ones, right? Maybe it does some better damage or something here. One of them fell down here. Didn't even have to do anything. Can I like... No, it's not like a secret way out or anything, but it's what lets me get out still, it looks like. Okay, don't mind me. Okay, whoops, I got mixed up with Crisis Core again, and I pressed the X button to dash for a second. All right, I am on my way out of here, so I can fast travel. Can I like... Okay, that's not exactly a high place that I can dive into the water. But yeah, it's such a massive tonal difference coming from one. Yes, agreed. Very, very much so. Like, I played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and loved it, and when I saw the trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, like, when I initially saw the trailer, I paid it no mind, being like, oh, what the heck is this, like, random anime game? Like, it's not something I'm gonna care about, it's something that exists, I guess. And then it came up with that Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I was like, wait, what? This is Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Really? And I was so stunned, like, I almost didn't get the game, but I was like, you know what, I really like Xenoblade Chronicles 1, I'm sure I'll like this game, and I do really like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I do love that game. I do think that does some really amazing things there. But yeah, it is an extreme shift from the tone that one had set out. It's a very, very different kind of story. And I do very, very much enjoy the story of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But yeah, it is very extremely different tonally. And with lots of anime tropes in there that, like, I'm fine without there. Like, I definitely don't mind stories that have, you know, some kind of more fun moments along the way, but I'm not someone that's into the more anime trope kind of thing. Like, I do prefer a kind of tone like Xenoblade 1 where it's like, it is very serious, but at the same time it does have like some of its funny moments. Like a lot of the stuff in Macta Forest with Ricky and stuff like that, where that is genuinely just very silly stuff, but it's not like it completely detracts from it. And like, even if Ricky's a comedic relief kind of character, it's not necessarily at his detriment the same way that it might be for Poppy, you know? And so when Ricky's giving advice, like to Melia, for example, it's not like that is tarnished in any way, where it's like, okay, this character that you're usually seeing goofy is being more serious here, but you actually can take him seriously. I want to see if you had that weird elevation bug thing again. But I can see how it would be difficult to do the same with like Poppy. I mean, I love Undertale a lot. It can be very silly and have a lot of tropes, but it knows how to utilize them without distracting from the serious stuff. Yeah, that makes sense there.